A devastating wildfire in southern France has wreaked havoc, affecting an astonishing 16,000 hectares, approximately 39,537 acres, of forest and nearby villages. Fortunately, local authorities announced on Thursday that the fire has now been contained, but the situation remains precarious. Firefighters will continue to monitor the area in the coming days to ensure that no flare-ups occur. This wildfire, which has become the largest in France since 1949, has burned an area 1.5 times larger than the city of Paris. The scale of destruction is staggering, with 36 homes completely destroyed and 20 others suffering damage. Tragically, the fire has claimed the life of a woman who ignored evacuation orders, and it has resulted in injuries to 18 individuals, including 16 brave firefighters who risked their lives to combat the flames. As the situation unfolds, many residents are still unable to return to their homes due to ongoing road closures and the potential dangers posed by unassessed damage and downed power lines. Approximately 5,000 households lost power at the height of the crisis, and as of Thursday evening, around 1,500 homes remained without electricity. One resident, Elaine Renault, expressed the dire conditions, stating, "We don't have water, internet, and electricity anymore. We have nothing. It's the apocalypse." He recounted the harrowing experience of fighting to save his home for 2 days straight. The fire, which erupted near the border with Spain and the Mediterranean Sea, spread alarmingly fast, fueled by strong winds and extremely dry vegetation following months of drought. Remy Recio, the region's deputy prefect, noted that while the fire's progression has slowed, it remains active. He mentioned that changes in weather conditions, particularly the wind direction, have contributed to this decrease in intensity. Despite the containment efforts, nearly 2,000 firefighters are still on the ground, ready to tackle any potential flare-ups. The area affected by the wildfire has been reported to be as much as 17,000 hectares, 40,000 acres, by some French media outlets. Prefect Christian Puget warned, "The battle isn't over yet. The fire could reignite with greater force." Environment Minister Agnes Pannier-Runacher emphasized the severity of the situation, declaring this wildfire the largest France has faced in nearly 8 decades. She attributed the fire to climate change and the ongoing drought conditions in the region. An investigation is currently underway to determine the exact cause of the blaze. Simon Gomez, a 77-year-old retiree from Saint-Laurent-de-la-Cabrerisse, shared his disbelief, stating, "Never in my life have I seen fires like this." Scientists have long warned that the Mediterranean region is increasingly vulnerable to wildfires due to hotter and drier summers, a trend that is expected to continue. As if the situation couldn't get any worse, France's weather office has issued warnings of a new heat wave expected to hit other parts of southern France starting Friday, lasting for several days. Local winemakers and mayors are also expressing concern over the loss of vineyards, which they believe has contributed to the rapid spread of the fire. Xavier Guillet, a local vineyard owner, passionately declared, "We're at war, but also we will win the war," as he assisted firefighters in their efforts. While he lost some woodland to the flames, his vineyard remained intact. However, he lamented the loss of his in-laws' home in Saint-Laurent-de-la-Cabrerisse, which was among the first to be consumed by the fire. This catastrophic event raises important questions about the impact of climate change on our environment and the increasing frequency of such disasters. What do you think? Are we doing enough to combat climate change and prevent these devastating wildfires? Share your thoughts in the comments.